Greetings and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. I am the Golden Light Goddess, Glory, the Golden Light Goddess, and I am here today to do a general reading for the sign of Libra for the month of April 2018. Alright, so I apologize that you did not receive your readings in the month of March, and there is a brief description and apology in the link below, in the box below. So this month we'll be doing a 7-card reading with 2 additional bonus outcome cards to kind of make up for your missed reading last month. And this month I'll be using the Legacy of the Divine by Cyril Marchetti, as well as the guidance card will come from the Starstream Oracle by Cheryl Yambrack Rose. Alright, so if you recall, we are using our overall card for the month of April. These cards were actually drawn in the month of January, the overall energy cards for the year. And for the month of April, Libra, you're drawing the Page of Wands as your overall energy. Now, this Page of Wands is about passion and determination. It's also about potentially receiving some news in the month of April. And the page also signifies someone who's willing to take risks. So being a risk taker, but being very passionate and determined is what this overall energy card represents. So we'll go ahead now and take a look at the rest of your cards for the month of April, Libra, to see how they all line up. So, calling on my guides, teachers, helpers, angels, all that loves and surrounds the sign of Libra. Giving thanks in advance and asking for clarity, wisdom, and vision as we look at the energies coming in for the sign of Libra in the month of April 2018. As we look at the energies coming in for the month of April, we give thanks and we just ask for crystal clear clarity as we look to see what the month of April 2018 has in store for the sign of Libra. Alright, also if you know your rising or your moon sign, I encourage you to take a look at those readings as well for some additional clarity. These are general readings in nature, and so they may not resonate with you personally at a personal level. And if that is the case, then yes, please do take a look at your other sign. Alright. Okay, Libra, I think we're good here with the shuffle, and we'll go ahead now and cut the cards and take a look at your energy. Alright, and as I mentioned, we're doing a 7-card spread for the month of April with 2 additional bonus cards. So as we go through the cards here, I will give you a breakdown of what each of the cards means here. Alright. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead now and take a look at your cards. Okay, so it looks like you're starting out here with another page. This page is coming up in the reverse, and it is the Page of Swords. So, pages generally signify messages. Again, so when we see this Page of Sword here coming up in the reverse, it's about bad news or legal or tax related issues. So when we see that Page of Swords, and this is your past position once again, so there may have been perhaps some legal issues or issues relating to your actual legal issues, some bad news of some sort. So again, in the past position, and we definitely do prefer to see the pages coming in upright, because we know that they signify news coming in or messages coming in to us. In this case, it is in the reverse and it is in your past position. So let's move on now and take a look at your other cards and see where you presently are. So in the present position, Libra, you are coming in with wishes fulfilled as your current energy. This Nine of Cups is all about having those wishes fulfilled. Now, when we looked at your overall energy, we did have the Page of Wands there, indicating that that you could potentially be receiving some good news here coming up in the month of April. So here again, we have wishes fulfilled, which is a wonderful position to be in as your present position. So this may be something that you're already aware of, this energy being with you right now, or something that you will be made aware of in the very, very near future. And next up in the future position, we have the Three of Cups coming in your future position, which the Three of Cups is all about celebrations. It's about friendships and having a very strong circle of support, a lot of good support and strong support around you there. So you have that wishes fulfilled coming up in your present position, and in the future position you have the celebration card. So this is very positive energy coming in for the sign of Libra. And again, I'm reminded of the overall energy card of receiving good news. Also with that Page of Wands, it's about determination and being a risk taker. So perhaps your ability to take those risks and be determined and passionate in your efforts is what has indeed lined you up to now reap the rewards of those efforts. And here that is very clearly indicated with the Three of Cups coming up, the celebration card. All right, so let's go on now and take a look at which is very interesting, your current position here. This card represents your internal focus, or it's your overall card. It goes with your overall card is what I'm saying, and it represents you essentially, not your internal focus. Your next card is actually what represents your internal focus. This card is about you. This is about where you are currently, and it goes with this very closely with this overall card. This overall card is really speaks to all of your cards in general and the energy present in general in the month of April, but it is specifically in this reading tied to this card representing you. So here you can see that the Five of Coins is what you have as the energy representing you. And I said that this was interesting based on what I also saw here with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups, indicating wishes fulfilled and a victory. So there's something internal here, perhaps going on with some Libras, where you are feeling this sense of lack, this sense of poverty. Right? It could be a health issue even that you're dealing with or worrying about. There's this sense of isolation that comes in with this particular card. So I think it is quite interesting when I see those victorious cards of the Nine of Cups, and these cups, what's also interesting is these are emotional cards. This Nine of Cups and this Three of Cups, these are about your emotions, your current emotional state, and your future emotional state. Here, this is more about your actual financial position, how you're feeling financially. So what I want to say about this particular combination of cards is that it is quite evident here in this reading that one can not have the financial means that they need and still feel very, very blessed, very, very abundant, because we know that abundance does not only show up in the form of coins. Coins is a form of abundance, but it's not the only form. There's also an abundance of friends, an abundance of love, an abundance of time to do the things that you like to do. So there are, I think that is the twist here in this reading for the sign of Libra, that you have this amazing ability to still display a very emotional and grounded and abundant attitude about yourself, even if your finances are not currently showing you the evidence that there is abundance there, right? So it's important to maintain this feeling of abundance, this good emotional vibrations towards your money if you are experiencing this financial tightness, this lack. And then I was also sensing that for some this could be health related, that you may be dealing with a health condition that is may cause you to feel either under the weather or less than whole right now. All right. So, as I mentioned, your next card represents your internal focus. This card represents is very powerful for you, but it's about that internal focus, and as you saw there, it's coming in right next to the card that represents you. All right, so you do have the Two of Swords coming up in this particular position, and this card is about compromising and balancing things out, perhaps doing more of the give and take thing. It's about balancing two different forces. So internally, you're focused on creating the balance that I was detecting, that here there's some sort of imbalance, is what I want to say, between what you're feeling and what you're actually experiencing, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I love that this is the way that you're feeling. You're feeling very abundant and very celebratory, but there's something in your circumstance that's actually overshadowing this sense of abundance in some way. So here on this internal focus, when I see the Two of Swords as your internal focus, again, about compromising and also about creating balance between two opposing forces there. And these may be the two opposing forces that you're working to create that balance with. So next up, we do have the Nine of Wands coming up in the reverse as your external influence. So these are things that would be influencing you from the external here. And when we see this Nine of Wands coming up in the reverse, we're really talking about the end of isolation. It's about having faith and being less than defensive, not being defended, not having to defend your position, because in the upright, the Nine of Wands is about having to defend your position. It's about reinforcing your boundaries and moving forward as best you can. But when we see it in the reverse, it's about having faith. It's about not efforting as hard and relying more heavily on your faith to get you through. Like I said, it's also about the end of isolation. So if you have been feeling a sense of being isolated, that appears to be, there's an external influence. The energy that's influencing you from the outside is coming in to help that sense of isolation. So that could mean new friends coming in, new opportunities to go out and mingle, even with friends coming in. All right, so let's go ahead now and take a look here at your outcome card and the 2 bonus cards that came in with them. So the very first one that we're going to take note of here is yet another page. And very interestingly enough, it is the exact same page that you pulled for your overall energy. So you do have a very strong indication that there will be some news coming in, some good news, as a matter of fact, coming in to support you. It could be a new idea for you, a new project, a new career even. But there's definitely a sense here for the sign of April with the double page of wands coming out that there is definitely some newness in store for you here. So we're going to take a look now at the additional cards that you pulled along with the page of wands. You also pulled the 5 of cups in the reverse. So upright, the 5 of cups is all about crying over spilled milk, about not being able to move beyond things. But in the reverse, it is about moving on. It's about that forgiveness. It's about your hope returning to you. As I was picking up here with this 9 of wands coming up in the reverse, this is about renewal. When I see this 5 of cups and you also have this 5 of coins here, this sense of lack coming in yours as a central focus for you in the month of April. But there is also good news here, Libra, that there is this sense of feeling renewed, and that comes along with the 3 of cups coming in with your final card, the double page of wands here. So this 3 of cups then is also a celebration card. It's also about, and it's also a double card, right? Here you also pull the 3 of cups in your future position. So we can't possibly have both cups. No, this is the 3 of coins. Sorry about that. This is actually the 3 of coins that we have. I was going to say that's impossible to have pulled the 3 of cups twice in the same card. So let me go ahead and correct that this is about your skill level, having this awesome ability to work with a team, or being able to be an expert at what you do. As you can see, this guy here is very focused on these coins. He has 2 coins behind him that he's already worked till they were perfect, and he now has them on display. So this is about skill and quality craftsmanship, being able to really, so you have the restoration card, you have the wand, the page of wand coming in, as well as this 3 of coins, indicating that you're also very good at what you do. All right, so really getting a sense here for the sign of Leo that this page of wands is really wanting that energy to be showcased here in your reading for the month of April. And again, it's that that's all about some great news coming in, a new project, a new idea that you're working on, and it turns out that you're really good at whatever it is that you're working on or that you're looking to get involved in. Again, there was a lot of passion and determination that also comes with this this page of wand energy. There's a great deal of passion and determination that is available to the sign of Libra in the month of April. All right, so now let's go ahead and close out your reading then with your final guidance card from the Starstream Oracle. So calling on my guides, angel teachers, and helpers, and all that loves and surrounds the sign of Libra, asking for one additional guidance card for the sign of Libra for the, oh wow, now that card really went a long way away, but I'm going to try to get to it here. Okay, I got it. All right, well, that one flew out of the deck, so we're definitely going to run with this. We're going to run with this one because this one says, remove the mask of your everyday persona. So this is about dropping the mask, dropping the this is obviously going to be helpful for you in the month of April of being very true to who you are, allowing that passion and determination and skill that we saw here with your final outcome cards to really shine through without any type of disruption there. Allowing this to come through, what I'm picking up and what Spirit wants you to know is that being who you are, being who you truly are, is what unleashes this amazing and dynamic energy of passion and determination. So definitely, Libras, in the month of April, take every opportunity that you can to express your passion and determination, because again, you're coming into a time of renewed strength here. All right, so that does conclude your reading for the month of April. I do thank you for joining me this month, and I look forward to seeing you back here in the month of May. Namaste.